Hey, what's happening? This is Linus, you're watching TechLine YouTube channel, and today we have a budget phone that is called the Nubia Z17 Mini. This is a very good phone for the price of about $200 CS because it's all metal, it has great specifications, good cameras, but it doesn't mean it's a perfect device. As always, if you want to learn all the pros and cons, stay tuned to the full review. Just before we start talking about the phone, please hit the like button down below and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already because it really helps the channel grow. Thanks a lot. The phone ships with all the usual stuff, no extras included. If you follow my channel, you know that I just love metal phones as they feel more premium and substantial to me. The Nubia Z17 Mini is a great example. It's well made, it feels nice in the hand, and the phone looks very premium. However, the backplate attracts fingerprints very quickly and it's not easy to clean them. I also like the fact that the phone is compact and lightweight due to 5.2-inch display, which does have thick bezels on the top and bottom, but the bezels on the sides are quite thin. That display is just brilliant to look at as it is really sharp, it has good contrast and punchy colors. However, it could be slightly brighter for outdoor use, but you can't have it all in a budget phone. Keep in mind that the device uses 16:9 aspect ratio panel, meaning that if you want a trendy 18:9 aspect ratio screen, you need to check out other budget phones like Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 I have reviewed before. There is a high-quality dual camera system on the back, but I will talk about it a little bit later in this video. Other features you need to know: the fingerprint scanner is just excellent, a home button doubles as a pulsing notification light, navigation keys are nicely backlit, the device is a hybrid dual SIM card tray, there is a beefy 16-megapixel selfie shooter, buttons are very nice and tactile, headset jack provides great sound quality, and finally the loudspeaker is very good for a budget phone. Here is an audio sample. Just before we start talking about hardware and software, I wanted to show you guys a very useful AnyTrans app that is made by iMobi, and I wanted to say thanks for sponsoring this video. In short, this app allows you to transfer Android device data and files with just one click. With AnyTrans for Android, you can move over your essentials all at once to any Android device seamlessly, including photos, messages, contacts, videos, and etc. Also, you can just select certain needed items to the new phone and your data is totally secure and private since AnyTrans is designed with triple protection. In addition, this app enables you to transfer content from iOS to Android device with just a single click. I love a simple and intuitive user interface. After you install an app to your laptop, the Android app will be installed automatically. I transferred my phone's data to my MacBook and vice versa very quickly and without any issues. Also, File Manager is just so much better than the outdated Android File Manager I have been using for years. All in all, the AnyTrans app is a great all-in-one solution if you want to quickly transfer files from one phone to another, clone the device, or transfer files between your laptop and mobile device. This app is free to use, but if you want to unleash its full potential, the Pro version costs $39.99 US. As usual, you'll find all the links down below the video. Great specifications might be the reason why you want to buy this device, as Snapdragon 652 chipset is a very capable performer. Nubia Z17 may be one of the best budget options for gamers. I'm not saying the phone is perfect, but the overall performance is very good. If you play PUBG on medium graphics, there may be a few skipped frames but no major lag or stutter. Other games like Asphalt Extreme, Shadow Fight 3 or Injustice 2 work just fine, which is really impressive for the phone this cheap. Finally, the device gets a little bit warm, but it doesn't overheat. You are going either to love or hate the user interface. First of all, the phone ships with an outdated Android 6.0, which will never be updated. Secondly, there is a heavily customized Nubia skin built on top of it. I can't say this is my favorite user interface, but I kind of like it for its feature set. You can customize the LED notification light, adjust display settings, or choose from plenty of swipe gestures that are kind of fun to use. There are plenty of other features like split screen mode, other gestures, smart features, and customization options. What impressed me the most is that the phone is really smooth and fast all the time, apps open and close fast, and overall I'm really happy with the day-to-day performance. The overall image quality is very good. Daylight shots look nice and detailed, dynamic range is usually good, and colors are quite accurate. Well, some shots came out a little bit soft or overexposed, but I tested the camera on a cloudy and dark day. In general, Nubia Z17 Mini has a reliable camera for daylight pictures. Low-light image quality is okay, but as usual, you can't expect much from a budget device. Portrait shots will look really nice on social media with just a few artifacts. Selfies look really nice and sharp, however, I didn't like the beauty mode, which looks kind of artificial. The phone can shoot videos in 4K and the footage looks pretty good, although it's definitely not perfect. Continuous autofocus is not reliable and the video is quite shaky, but the quality is still good for a budget phone. 1080p selfie video quality is quite decent, but sound recording quality could be better. As you can see, this is handheld video. I'm not using any stabilization tools, just as always, and I'm holding the phone in one hand in horizontal position. In terms of connectivity, the phone is excellent. Call quality and signal reception are good, GPS is very accurate, Wi-Fi works fine, and the phone has NFC. Additionally, there are plenty of sensors on board, including a gyroscope. Battery life is pretty good too. You should be able to get over 6 or even 7 hours of screen on time on a daily basis. Also, it takes about 1 hour and 50 minutes to fully charge the phone with a supply charger. So we've come to the conclusion part, and actually let me start talking about the cons of this device and why you may not want to buy it. The device has 16:9 aspect ratio display, and if you want a modern budget device with 18:9 aspect ratio display, I would suggest you checking out some other phones, for example the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5. Another con is outdated Android 6.0 user interface and also that Nubia UI. I mean, I don't mind having Nubia UI, but if you are looking for the latest version of Android, you need to choose another device. Now the pros, and I think pros easily outweigh the cons, because for the price of about $200 you get an all-metal device that has great specifications, very good display, good loudspeaker, great all-around performance, good cameras, good battery life, and overall I think that the Nubia Z17 Mini brings a lot of value for the price, and I can definitely recommend you checking it out, and I think it's worth buying despite a few shortcomings. But as I said, if those shortcomings matter to you, look elsewhere, but if you don't mind those shortcomings, this is a great budget device. But what do you guys think about the Nubia Z17 Mini? Would you buy this phone, or would you buy the latest budget device made by Xiaomi, Meizu, Huawei, etc.? As always, use that comment section down below, like the video if you liked it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, follow me on social media for all the latest updates, and as always, it was Linus, thank you for watching, and see you soon.